Coming up, we have the Marvel Legends Spider-Man animated series, Green Goblin, and Mary Jane Watson 2-pack.
Stick around.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we got the Spider-Man the animated series, Marvel Legends Green Goblin, and Mary Jane Watson 2-pack. So, as you can see, here's the box. Neat little clip from the show. Green Goblin Mary Jane on the side. Green Goblin Mary Jane on the back. UPC. Kind of like an old VHS cover. Yeah, Mary Jane Watson, Green Goblin. Instead of VHS or Marvel VHS, it just says MVL Legends. So, we'll go ahead and delve right into this. But first,
If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, share, subscribe for future content.
alright. So, first we got to break out
Chelsea Kniff.
and pop this open. So, we'll start from the bottom. And get this open. So, right away, it looks like the Goblin glider, whatever. Just wants to pop one out. Accessories. Take those inserts out. Get this box back up. Put it up to the side right here.
Crap.
Alright. I guess first, should we do ladies first?
Here we have MJ or Mary Jane Watson. And we will compare them to one of these Spider-Man figures, so we can get a full anime series effect.
She's very vibrant.
Yeah.
The colors are like, her hair is like super bright. That is crazy.
Her head is huge.
Yeah, she does look like she has a big like forehead or something. Looks like she's about to turn into a Firestar. Anyway, so here's Mary Jane. She has like a pinkish purple, light purple, violet, whatever shirt underneath. This over yellow sweater or something, whatever it is. Purple pants. These reddish boots. Get a close up of the face.
Looks like a whole new sculpt for everything.
Yeah. So let's check out the articulation. Head is on ball joint. Can't go forward that far. The hair is going to block it. Can't go back. Arms can come up that high. Looks like you're saying he was about this tall. Do a full 360. Single jointed elbows. And then you have a hinge peg in the wrist, so her hand can kind of go out or in and can rotate 360. She has torso swivel, a little bit of ab crunch forward and back, no waist swivel. Down to the legs, not that far, forward this far, back that far. She got thigh swivel, double jointed pinless knees, hinge peg in the foot, forward that far, up that far, side to side pivot. Go ahead and get her in a pose and let's break out this accessory bag first. So I believe she only has a pair of hands, so we'll show those off. That here. So here you have extra right hand, which is a fist hand. She has a fist hand on her left hand currently, and her right hand on the figure is also an open hand, like this extra left hand here. So yeah, that's all Mary Jane has. 2 extra hands. So we're gonna throw them in the back, and then we'll move on to Goblin.
Here's MJ in a pose. I kind of have her in like kind of like a sassy stand-in, like fist pose, like I'm about to mess you up.
I wonder what the other hand would look like on like the open hand.
I know she also has like dimples.
You gotta grab another open hand and have her hand out like, where's my money, bitch?
So there you go, there's her new pose. I'll just swap the fist hand with an open hand, like she's handing somebody something or asking for something.
Alright, so next we got the Green Goblin. He looks alright. He looks kind of cool, I guess. Face sculpt. That looks probably the best. I would actually prefer if his little stocking cap was a bit longer and maybe was flexible, but it's all good. Check his articulation out. Got that ball joint. There is a hinge on the neck. Down that far, up that far. Nice articulation on that head. He does have this hood piece right here, like hanging around at the top. It is removable if you were to pop that off. His arms go out that far. He's got bicep swivel. Can do full 360. You have double jointed pinned elbows, and these elbows are very, very flimsy. You can see already that there's a stress mark in there, so I'm not going to toy with these too much. That's a bit disappointing, but you know. Move it down, doesn't look like the other. Yeah, there's a little bit of forearm swivel, or I can't tell if that's just the gauntlet piece over it. Yeah, I think it's just the gauntlet of the glove here. Got a hinge peg in the hand, go out that far, in that far, and it can do 360. Alright, so ab crunch forward, ab crunch back. It's got a waist swivel. Belt is a separate piece. Down to the legs here. Got thigh rotation. Leg can come forward that far. And you see his little hole peg in the bottom of his foot. Back that far. And to the side that far. He's got double jointed pin knees in the legs. There is calf swivel in the middle of the calf and the top of the boot. And there is a hinge peg in the feet to go forward that far and up that far. Kind of like, reminds me of like the Aladdin style feet. So anyways, you want to pose them up some? We'll go over the glider. So here is the Goblin glider. You see all purple, has like a maybe a neon yellow-ish, neon green type eyes in there. And that's really it. There's nothing special about this, nothing much to it. It's not super detailed. This is supposed to be from, you know, the 90s animated Spider-Man show. So that's pretty much all you get. It's got 2 hooks on each front of the wings here for the Goblin's feet. And as you know, his feet have them little flippy toes. So they will go in and be able to plug in and hold onto that hopefully nicely. I noticed there's no pegs on this, so I guess it's all going to matter to the way the boots are, how well it fits. So he's getting him in a pose, and then we'll put him on the glider.
So here I kind of have him just like in a gliding down pose, like he's getting ready to throw something. We're going to sit him right next to MJ. I don't know how well he will stand.
Yeah, I think he definitely needs pegs on the bottom of his feet. But let's go ahead and go over his accessories. And look at that.
Yo!
Comes with an Osborn head. So that's cool. You can see he's got that weird wavy type hair. Face details look pretty amazing. That's cool. Here you have his little green satchel. It has some silver accents on the buckle. The strap is a little flimsy, which is good. So there's that. And of course, signature pumpkin bomb. That looks good. Got the orange pumpkin, the green Goblin mist serum coming out. Cool. Alright, we'll have Hayden gear him up with his stuff, and we'll bring out some comparisons.
So there you go. There is Green Goblin. Went ahead and put the satchel on him and put the pumpkin bomb in his hand like he's getting ready to throw it. So that's pretty slick.
Alright, so we got the Norman head to the side. Might try him out too, but we're gonna go ahead and bring in Spider-Man. You know, he's gonna stand up in, I guess, comparison. He is in this lower pose. So we'll go ahead and stand him up for this. So we're not gonna switch him out too much, but there he is. There's the three of them side by side. Of course, Green Goblin will probably stand taller. He is on his glider and his knees are bent, but he'll probably look all right. What we're gonna do is actually, I'm gonna pop him back off real quick, and I want to see what that Norman Osborn head will look like on. Cause I like the little hood underneath there. That's cool. Alright, so we'll bring Goblin back in with the Norman Osborn head on him. Bring Spider-Man closer. You can see that Norman does have a bit of height advantage over him, with Spidey next to Mary Jane. Spidey is, of course, taller. Now, this isn't Spider-Man from the animated series. This is Spidey from the Amazing Friends 3-pack. But he still works out. He's pretty cool. So anyways, we'll get them geared back up and throw them on the turntable and give you some final thoughts. Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments. Alright, so here is your Marvel Legends, Spider-Man the Animated Series, Green Goblin, and Mary Jane 2-pack. So, this 2-pack, it's okay. I'm not super thrilled on it. I'd prefer more of a classic comic look than the animated series. I did watch the show when I was a kid, but I mean, it wasn't my cup of tea. I still preferred, you know, the older versions from the 80s. It just seemed better animation. This newer stuff, it didn't really do it for me. You know, like the intro was all that like 3D animation and stuff, and I was like, ugh. I thought Venom looked horrible. A lot of people like it though, but I mean, that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own, and they're entitled to it. I didn't really care for that series. What about you?
I don't know. I think it's pretty cool, but I think that there's a lot of things they could have done better on.
Yeah.
I still think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so with the figures, I don't have too many complaints. Mary Jane's okay. I mean, I think the forehead on her is a little high, but apart from that, she stands well. She can pose okay. Goblin, he can pose pretty well. I do have two complaints on him. One being the elbows are super flimsy. They almost feel like they're just gonna break. Like the pegs that are holding that into each side of his arms are just, they're putting too much pressure onto, you know, the hinge in the middle that just seems like it wants to stress, and that's not cool. And then moving down to the glider, it should have pegs, because he's kind of a pain to get there to stand with only one foot in there, because the other one wants to pop out. But I don't know. The glider's like, it's flat. It doesn't have much to it. It's just, it's more blah. I think the best thing out of this is probably that Norman Osborn head.
Yeah.
It has the most detail to it. It's pretty neat. So anyways, we picked this up on Hasbro Pulse as part of their Black Friday sale. So I think it was only 30 bucks, and I'm okay with that price. Would consider getting some more if they popped in. Maybe get a Doc Ock or something, but we'll see. So that's pretty much going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always,
leave a giant thumbs up, subscribe, make sure to tickle that bell
so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.